This is the Dawn Father. Um, I've been gone for about 2 years, but I'm going to start doing YouTube again. Um, I'll be playing multiple games from football to basketball, just different games. I'll be playing with a couple different people or by myself, it just depends. So today we're going to be playing a Rebuild Dynasty. Kind of got this one from Not the Expert. Shout out to him. I watch him quite a bit. This is the UGF Pandas series, but I also have made a custom conference full of Tennessee teams, along with one Georgia team. It just so happens to be the one of the worst teams, if not the worst. Yeah, it's the worst team overall wise in this league. So I will be the UGF Pandas. You saw the other teams that I had in there. I'm not as good as some of these other guys playing on Heisman, so I'll be playing on All-American. You see it there, All-American. 7-minute quarters. Let's take a look at our scouting board. My main goal is to try to get 1 5-star a year. You'll see I'm probably targeting 2 or 3, maybe just 1 this year. Yeah, just 1. But 4 stars and below with 1 5-star only per year. That 5-star this year looks like it's going to be that wide receiver. Yeah, wide receiver from New Orleans. 3rd best wide receiver. So, let's take a look at our schedule this year. I've already set this up the other day, just haven't played it yet. So, got Fresno State, Miami, and then start conference play. I did keep Tennessee and Vanderbilt because obviously they're in Tennessee already. So, but here we go. And then we have to play at our rivals, in-state rival, Georgia, every year. So we will be playing them every single year. And then obviously we might play Florida State every year, I might not. I don't know. So there's our schedule. Let's go ahead and advance the week. I'm going to save up my coach points to upgrade a bunch of stuff at one time. Okay, so we gotta go to Fresno State in week 0. Let's go ahead and highlight some of the roster here. Alright, we're gonna go by position. Bryce Frost will be the starter, obviously, for us. He's one of our, he's probably one of the better players on the roster, but he's not that great. Our halfbacks will be doing a 2-back system. Can't wait to get some more running backs, but it looks like it's going to be Strickland and Hardy. This first season is really, he's the best. This is our fullback, Jackson Gregory, best player on the team, no doubt about it. Wide receiver room, pretty bad. This first season is going to be mostly focusing on recruiting. As you can see, it needs help all over the place. I think that's our best lineman. Nope. DeMarcus Perkins looks like, yep. So, yeah, we're just going to be focusing on recruiting this year. I need a lot of help all over this roster. I think that's our best defensive player. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Kicker's not bad. So, there's the roster. I'm not even going to worry about redshirting anybody on this main roster, because they're not staying. So, alright, let's go ahead and bring this wide receiver up here, because he's going to be... I think I'm going to put 50 points towards him. I think I'm going to try to prioritize this quarterback over the other two. I said I'm going to be playing with a few other people in parties every now and then, so I may not necessarily be talking or narrating as much, but I'll go ahead and tell you some of the people that I'm going to be playing with, different games that we kind of play together. So GTA, when I do play it, kind of a little bit of everybody. First off, let's just go ahead and name the people that I do play with all the time. You got my brother. We call him Red. We got my buddy Zaven, sorry. We got my buddy Skylar, Brandon, Nathan, Damien, Isaiah, we have Hunter. He's just another one. And a lot of these guys we also play football with, depending on what we do. We may do 3 randoms and a suicide or something like that. We've also got sorry, we've also got let's see here, my best friend Zach. We play Phasmophobia with him a lot, so those are the guys that we play with. So am I missing anybody? I don't think so. But yeah, I play baseball games, football games, basketball games. GTA, I may re-download COD and play a little bit of COD, I'm not sure yet. But here we go. We're gonna hop in here and play Fresno State, probably get our butts handed to us.
Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium, everyone, the home of the Fresno State Bulldogs. And for a team whose mantra is anytime, any place, anywhere, it's always good to be home. And these fans have shown out for the clash we have ahead of us. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, a squad looking to put on a show, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside
like
David
I said, though,
Pollock and Jesse Palmer.
I watch
Time to get this game started.
Bordeaux, Tan Man.
Fielded in the end zone.
Not the expert.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably
got these ideas from
guessing that
them.
return. All right, guys, here's our first look at this offense today. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this game.
Not a bag.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30.
Run there, Mr. Jackson.
They'll give it to the back.
Not a bad first
41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I said Jackson was great in the first play.
Give to the big fullback. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Scanning the field. It's Frost. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
That was a good throw.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They'll try to pop the draw.
Okay.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fair catch was called for, but there is a flag on the play, and we'll have to sort it out. Well, the kicking team obviously missed the fair catch signal. The officials did not. Here comes the offense on first down. Give to the running back.
Oh.
Breaks the tackle. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Oh, I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like, I can just leave. I can go somewhere else. I can get paid by another opportunity. So I think players always having their eyes to that portal, looking at a better destination, makes it miserable for coaches.
The give to the back. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He's going to pass.
Oh, okay.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent cover. Big cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Frost. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Oh.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it. It'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that
Good
again.
play,
You'll be
good
right here
play.
beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
The give out of the gun. Bulls his way forward. Oh, what a move to get open. He now has 56 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy. It's a draw. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field.
Those that watch Not the Expert will know
Off the play fake on first
why
down.
it's named that.
Fires deep toward the end zone.
Another pick.
Picked off. Great job by the freshman. Kept his eyes in the right place and made the play.
Sydney
First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
New Mexico State. Wow.
Looking for a crease. It's Strickland. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
I think we can get something.
And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important to get some cushion for the punt team. Grab behind the line. It's Gregory.
Love the coverage, not giving up an inch defensively there. 3rd down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative and play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Keene. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker.
Oh, they do.
And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The last time we saw this offense, we had to hit quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
This defense is making life hard on the quarterback early in the game. We're only in the first quarter. They've already got a pick, and that time they swat another one away. Man, they are breaking on the ball.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They bring the punter onto the field now. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on defense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more
defense ain't too bad right now.
And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Now the play fake. It's caught.
I was fooled.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things. It makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Here on third down, will they go back to the running game? To the air, it's King. Trying to get to him. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Turn a little bit of Wildcat.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Now the pitch. Across the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Quick pass on the jet motion. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Went to the running game on first down, now second down. Looking for a man, it's Frost. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Leaves it with the running back. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's got 59 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Ready to fire from the pistol. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dumping the football, let him make some catches and see if I can't get some big plays in.
On the run, it's Strickland. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this third and short.
Can make this. I don't know how rattled he
From the gun,
gets,
wants to pass. Buys a little time.
No need for him to make it.
The
First
hands,
touchdown.
The feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short.
Pass.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Snares it outside. It's Moss. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man down the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Pulls it in. It's Moss. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Smashes through. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Might as well give it to him again. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I think that time offensively, we're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Unloads to the wideout. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They're going to open this drive with a pass.
Oh, okay. Should have put more air under it.
He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Excellent field position here for the offense. Going to the running game. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Gives it to the back on the draw. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Dropping back, it's Keene. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack.
Got
Getting
him.
the quarterback down at the 44.
Yeah, we're forcing it.
Fresno State will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Run it with the fullback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. He's got it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his position.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. First down here for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Turns it loose. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Quarterback checking the play. Looking for a man. It's Frost. Stands in and takes the hit. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Now facing a third and long.
This play worked earlier.
Quick pass on the fly motion.
It is not working well.
Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Well, the upside is you could get a first down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. He put some heat on that one down the middle. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Freeman. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown,
let's go a little bit to bases, boys.
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Trying to find his man on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Frost. Buying some time. Working that left side now. And they're able to make the tackle. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball into the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
And they can't connect, a costly turnover on down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Going up top on first down. Throwing right. He makes a catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. We're ready to get it started here in the second half.
Second half than we did the first half.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field.
Good way to force the fumble.
Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Keene. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end.
Good defense.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. With jet sweep pass. Across the 45. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Little touch pass to the receiver. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Fresno State. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Running back goes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Looking downfield, it's Frost. Throws to the wideout. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. He goes out of bounds, but it creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8.
No, he broke in.
Shake and he's got some room.
He's going.
And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. That'll put a smile on the OC's face to get a little breathing room. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the catch close to the 6, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down.
That's a great play call there, guys. I love it. Listen, they didn't get the 1st down, but this QB sneak on the very next play is going to get it, and this drive's going to keep going.
Tackled after picking up the 1st down.
4th and inches, just trusting your offensive line. They're able to get just enough movement at the point of attack to keep this drive going.
Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Getting some heat. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Defense going all in to stop the run.
The fullback.
They'll go to the fullback. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the 2nd half, but should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. North Texas is going to walk off the field there in Denton with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Trying to impose their will with the run. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
I read it.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the returner will be knocked down. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chain. They were trying to move the scoreboard instead.
Go for it.
It's fourth down. Oh, man, this could have disaster written all over it. Going for it inside their own 40. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He'll take another shot here.
He came down
He's
with
got
it.
it downfield for a
Oh,
huge
my goodness.
gain.
I did not think he was going to come down with that one. I thought for sure it was
down.
at least a tip. All right, give it to Gregory.
Touch pass on the run. Past the
Big
25.
man's got speed.
He's run out of bounds, but not before.
10 catches, 123 yards. If he don't win Player of the Week,
his offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
He's going to be the MVP of this season for
and that's
the
going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit.
Oh, I botched it.
Not a chance.
Oops.
Missed it. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. He leaves it with the back. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. Gets it out quickly. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Oh, well.
To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout.
He threw that right to the line.
Interception of the night.
I didn't even know he was there.
Down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. And you want to talk about his favorite
going into the
receiver,
fourth,
it might be
we can
everybody
still
based on the
make it
number of
respectable.
guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. First down to start the drive after the break.
They're pressing. Let's test them.
Dropping back, it's Frost. Pocket stop, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Okay.
Deep breath, right, man?
That was
you
a,
fumble that thing, you cough it
bad
up, like,
idea.
oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
He'll take a deep shot here. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. On the move, he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. Here's the handoff.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Handoff from the shotgun. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Tackle is made after the first down.
That was my read.
Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Oh, boy.
He looks that one in nicely, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. He's got it on
hit.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Fresno State, and the beatdown has ensued.
And it's been more of the same in the second half of this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. He slings it deep to the left. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Now 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Frost. Throws to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Let's use the fullback.
The tight end, the ball carrier, picks up 3, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gregory. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. On target. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now 1st and 10 from their own 46. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Quarterback will audible. They want to just keep throwing it. Unloads it left. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He rifles one deep to the left. Fires the pass. Intercepted. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. What a huge call there. They had the turnover. Instead, the roughing the passer call takes it all away. After that flag, they spot the ball inside the 20. It's 1st and 10. Caught. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Brings up second down.
To throw, it's Frost. Coming after him. They get to him as he throws. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you got to give this defense credit too. Just like that last play, they have been getting after him. They've been hitting him, and that's a big reason why they've got such a big lead here in the fourth.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks
First down for
this
Gregory.
quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
What a
He
truck.
pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Oh, and I love it. They give the ball to the fullback. You don't even see him in the game all the time, but when he is, it's always
And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous party gift, a consolation prize, if you will. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going, and maybe you can do it.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Still deep in their own territory, 2nd and 6 from the 15. They'll go right back to him. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
Yep, that's ball game.
It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
This was a poor defense, or poor effort.
Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get
Today,
punched in the
I
face
played
and
very
lose by
badly.
double figures.
Not a lot of
I'm
drama.
glad it wasn't more than 47 though that they scored on us. That definitely should have been. So, got 25 coach points now. We're going to go ahead and advance the week. See how recruiting is going. Hey, Jackson Gregory won SEC Offensive Player of the Week with 2 touchdowns. Check up on our recruiting. We are about to get this 5-star wide receiver, and I am excited for it. He may be a bust, but it's okay. I'll take anything at this point. Okay, we're second place now for this quarterback. Still second for this quarterback. Still got a big lead on this quarterback. We got quite a bit of players looking like they're gonna be interested in playing for the Pandas. Got a big lead on Clemson. we could get enough of these guys to commit early. Wide receiver room is where we need a good amount of help, along with the cornerback position. So let's go ahead and put all of our guys that we are going after up here. Go. We're going to go after these guys, but we're going to try to get a lot of these guys up here to commit first. It don't look like we're going to get this right tackle, but we're going to keep him for now. This wide receiver is about to commit to us as well, it looks like, so we're going to throw him up here. Okay, well that's all I got for this episode, and tune back next time for Don Father Gaming. Out.